Tonight I'm going to do the Honda Grom 2025 oil change. It's just reached its 600 mile when it needs to have its service. I'm doing it myself because it's so easy. This is all you need: the proper oil, which is the 1030-5100 Motul, and the filter is, bear with me, F117, and that's it. It's only very small. Bear with me, I'm on my own and trying to hold the camera as well. So I've took the sump off, or the sump, sorry, not the sump, the bottom cowl off. Quite simple. So I've just come back on the Grom. This is it, YA25 LCC. We've just moved up to Squire's Cafe Bar for a run out. It's nice and hot. This is the odd meter, 640 miles, which we completed today. So it's just about ready for oil drop. The date today is the 24th of August 2025. And that's the GR Moto slip-on can, which looks quite nice actually. It's not really loud, but it just transforms the bike. We've got a couple of pads on because we both old. To capture the oil, I've taken the cowl off to get to the sump plug, and if I just try and angle the camera, there's a sump plug with a little blue mark on it. So that's a 12mm socket you'll need. If you crack it open while it's quite hot and then just nip it back up while you're ready to drain the oil, I think it's a little bit easier than doing it when it's cold. You will need to loosen these two bolts. I think they're 8mm, and that's where the filter housing is. So for now, we're just going to crack the sump plug open and let it drain for about an hour and see how we go on. There's the oil draining out. That's the sump plug. So I'm going to let it drain half an hour, and then I'm going to take the oil filter out and let it drain a little bit longer. So I'm just going to try and remove the 8mm filter retainment nuts. Not very tight, and I'll come back to you when I've done it. I can't do it with holding this camera. Bear with me. So I've just slacked them off and let the oil start draining out on its own. The bike's still on its tie stand, so we've got to upright it when we get the filter out. And that's what the housing looks like. It's got a spring to push the filter into the engine casing. Then when you remove it, that's what it looks like. So all we need to do is get it out and clean it all up, and probably put a bit of fresh engine oil just around places to make a nice seal when you put the cover back on. And that's what it looks like with the filter off. Just going to clean all that up, tick the bike straight up, get rid of any residue and reverse the procedure. I'm not sure of the spec of the bolts yet, which is these two here and the sump bolt, but I'll have a look while it's draining even longer on the owner's manual. I'll try and let you know the specs. Thank you. That is a dirty filter that's come out while it's been running in. No metal really on it, it's quite alright as it should be. Right, so I'm just going to put, to start with, 500mm, which you need 900 I believe, but I'm just going to put 500 in this measuring jug. That's it. Of that grade oil, which is recommended by Honda. Well, maybe not Honda, but it's the best for the bike anyway. It's in my Transalp as well. So I've just put a bit of new oil on the filter, on the rubber area that goes inside, and on the O-ring, and I've just put it back together, make sure the spring's in, and I'm just going to gently nip the 8mm bolts while I find the torque spec up. That's a refill hole for the where you put your new oil in, and there's a window somewhere down here for checking the levels, but I can't see that at the moment, but it's definitely in that area. But we'll make sure we put the right amount of oil in, and if it doesn't leak, we shouldn't need no more. So we've put 500mm in, and now this is the 400. It is actually 0.9 litres or 900mm of oil you need. I may have said 1.9, sorry. So we've just done all the oil change in the filter. I'm just leaving it to run, just make sure I ain't got any leaks as such. Give it 5 minutes, check round, and then just make sure the torque bolts are alright, and that's it. That's quite an easy job actually on the Grom. Thank you for watching.